Hello, Rose Red here, and let's play Warframe. Today on Let's Play, we're gonna play Warframe, a game that's been out for quite some time, originally on PC, and it came out on the new platforms a few years ago when the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One came out. Warframe was created by Digital Extremes and is a game about space ninjas, and it's also absolutely free to play. Usually every few weeks, Digital Extremes does a dev stream on the new updates, and recently the newest update is 8.5. If you follow Warframe, 8.5 is coming out with the newest Warframe, Inaru, and has graphic updates. Now, Warframe graphics are pretty amazing as it is. I honestly don't see how they can make it better unless they do some Final Fantasy shit, but I am very excited as an animator and game artist to see what they do with that. So right now we're doing a nightmare mission, and a nightmare mission is a mission that is literally a nightmare because it has very bad negatives that go along with the mission. The most common ones that I've ran into is having no shield, which in Warframe is the blue numbers, and is a pretty big deal because without that you're pretty much eating shit. Or reduced energy, which is also a big deal. It's the numbers on the bottom right hand side, and without that you can't use any of your special abilities, so by getting a nightmare mission like that you're pretty much screwed. This nightmare mission, though, is a little bit easier. It is low gravity, which means it affects the player's maneuvers, like if we jump in the air. It also affects enemies and pickups. So, right now we're on Jupiter. We are on the boss sector, Zamisto. It's an assassination mission, and we have to kill that guy right there, Alad V. But it's not just that simple. You'll see when we get there. Now, a little bit more about nightmare missions. You might be asking yourself, why do a nightmare mission if it's so difficult? And that's because when you succeed in a nightmare mission, you get a nightmare mod, which is a special mod that has two benefits. So right now we're in the boss room, just kind of taking care of some of the little guys. But the thing with the boss is he comes with a little twist. And that twist is that you have to kill him in just the right way. The boss that we're fighting is Alad V and his dog Zanukin. And you have to kill Alad V before you kill the dog, because if you decide you want to kill the dog first instead of Alad V, the dog is going to be a lot harder to kill. But if you do not kill the dog, once you knock Alad V down, then the dog will try to get Alad V up, and you will have to re-kill them both. So now that the dog's dead, we're gonna assassinate him. So once that's done and over with, you... Oh, dog's not dead. So once you kill him and the dog, you head to Extraction, where you can claim your prize. And the thing with boss battles is it's really important to do a boss battle, because not only do the bosses drop Warframe pieces, which you need to build the Warframes, they're called blueprints. Usually you need the main blueprint and then 3 other blueprints. They also drop hard to find items like Orkin cells that you need to build Warframes. I believe he dropped a neural sensor earlier, which you also need to build items. So a little bit about the Warframe that I brought. I brought a Warframe called Neza because, one, he is small and petite. He is the smallest Warframe. At first I honestly thought he was a girl, and then Digital Extremes came out and said, no, Neza is indeed a guy. I also attached my Tenno, which is technically the player. Warframe recently added that where you can customize a character in the game called the Tenno that controls the Warframe. So I think it brings the players definitely closer to the game and the characters in it. And yeah, Neza is the fastest character and revolves around fire. So he's pretty chill. So once you finish the mission, you go to the mission screen, and the yellow or gold item is the mod that we got called Accelerated Blast, and that's our Nightmare mod. It increases the fire rate and puncture damage by 15% per rank for a max of 60%. So that's pretty cool. And that was our Let's Play. Until next time.